day. Today is Thursday, March 12, 2026. I'm Carl Vega, and this is koolNews Primetime. We begin with our first story. Vice President Sara Duterte may have committed a breach of public trust if she had not alerted the government about the potential fallout from the Middle East conflict, according to Palace Press Officer Clara Castro. This came in response to Duterte's criticism of the Marcos administration alleged lack of preparation for the crisis.
Kung siya may alam as early as 2022 at hindi man lang niya ito binanggit diretso sa ating mga kababayan, sino ang hindi nagtrabaho? Sino ang walang ginawa? Tandaan po natin, ipinagmamalaki niya meron siyang impormasyon patungkol dito. Hindi po ba obligasyon niya bilang Vice Presidente na ito ay ipaalam sa ating otoridad? Para man lang ang ating mga kababayan, katulad ng sinasabi niya, ay nakapaghanda. Kung hindi niya to sinabi, definitely, this is a breach of public trust. Meron po tayong tinatawag na non-feasance.
Palace Press Officer Clara Castro has confirmed earlier today that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has appointed Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco as Presidential Advisor for Sustainable and Resilient Communities. Undersecretary Verna Buensuceso will temporarily take over as officer in charge. According to Castro, Francisco did not resign from the Department of Tourism but was rather transferred to a different role. The Department of Energy expects another round of fuel price hikes next week, citing continuous uncertainties in global oil markets. Energy Secretary Sharon Garin said that the government has instructed oil markets to continue ordering petroleum products despite the soaring prices, and is also in talks with other countries to ensure that Philippines will not run out of petroleum products. They're also urging the public to save electricity and fuel to help stabilize the demand for petroleum products, and also advise against stockpiling diesel, gasoline, and kerosene at home. Don't go anywhere. koolNews Primetime will return after this.
Pagkagising sa umagang umangon at kumain ng sapat, gatas ang kailangan para lumusog ang katawan, pero may solusyon dyan. Ito ang MSI Gatas. Uminom ng MSI Gatas.
Ada Morella po, mag-MSA Gatas para iinumin ang gatas. Sarap. Mag-MSA Gatas na. 69 na piso SRP sa suking tindahan.
The use of milk supplements must only be upon the advice of a health professional.
Inspire any Filipino's choice. Introducing O-Spend Mineral Water, made from 100% pure mountain water. Distilled, fresh, approved by Filipinos.
I choose O-Spend Mineral Water.
Kasi no? Pero don't worry mga lords. Let's try itong Peanut Antivirus. G para sa secure na browsing. G para sa secure na computer. At G para sa secure na Pilipinas.
Download and install Peanut Antivirus now.
Kahit saan, sisig ng ina mo. Lunod ka sa saya, mula sa Pampagana hanggang sa dulo.
Ang sisig na hinahanap-hanap mo ay nasa sisig ng ina mo na. For just 70 pesos, may legit na kapampangan na sisig ka na with soft drinks and sabaw. Dito lang yan sa sisig ng ina mo.
Every sunrise brings a new story, and every story begins with a single journey. At Zakish Airlines, we believe travel isn't just about reaching your destination. It's about the experience that carries you there. From comfort that feels like home to service that feels like family, we make sure your moments in the sky are unforgettable. Because when you fly with us, the world is closer than you think. Zakish Airlines, your world within reach.
Pagdating sa kalusugan ng pamilya, kailangan safe. Ang toyong dapat niyong suriin, dapat pasado sa Food Safety Standards Evaluation kasama ang level ng 3-MCPD. Ang DM Soy Sauce, pasado yan. Safe gamitin, safe sa inyong pamilya. DM Soy Sauce, ito ay safe.
Ay naku, kakapagod mag-drive. Kailangan ko ng mainom.
Uhaw baka mo?
Who's that voice?
O ito, Miralles Cola Orange.
Teka, ito ba'y may iron, taurine, at B vitamins?
Correct! Try mo!
Oh wow, it's refreshing. Thanks, Billy.
Pwede mo rin yan araw-arawin 6 to. Para mas masigla ang araw, mag-Miralles Cola na!
15 pesos na lang.
Bili na! Miralles Cola!
Hay naku, nakaka-stress talaga ang traffic. Pagdating ko sa bahay, napahiga na lang ako sa sopa. Yun tuloy, sumakit na ang ulo ko. Reset.
Headache? May solusyon dyan. Introducing PD Pharma Paracetamol Anti-Fever Capsule. Bukod sa lagnat, panlaban rin yan sa sakit ng ulo. May bisa ng paracetamol para balik sigla ka na mula umaga hanggang gabi.
Ayos na ng pakiramdam ko ah. Salamat sa PD Pharma Paracetamol.
Basta paracetamol, hanapin ang nakatatak. PD Pharma.
Canyon Choco Biscuit. With extra chocolate and extra creamer in one biscuit, will give a delicious chocolate taste. You'll want to try it again.
Canyon Choco Biscuit. Feel the Choco vibes.
Mira drinking water. Fresh, cool, calm.
Pagkagising sa umagang mangon at kumain ng sapat, gatas ang kailangan para lumusog ang katawan, pero may solusyon dyan. Ito ang MSI Gatas. Uminom ng MSI Gatas.
Ada Morela po, mag-MSA Gatas para iinumin ang gatas. Sarap. Mag-MSA Gatas na. 69 na piso SRP sa suking tindahan.
The use of milk supplements must only be upon the advice of a health professional.
Welcome back. You're watching koolNews Primetime. CPAC Representative Brother Eddie Villanueva has filed House Bill number 8262, also called the Social Media Protection for Minors Act, which aims to set a minimum age for accessing social media. The bill also says that social media companies, not parents or users, should be responsible for enforcing the age limit. Under the proposal, platforms would be required to follow guidelines and rules to prevent minors from creating or using accounts. Villanueva said the measure is meant to protect young users from harmful content online. The Department of Foreign Affairs is set to implement 4-day work week starting March 16 in accordance with the government's energy conservation efforts. In a statement, the DFA said the compressed work week will apply to its Office of Consular Affairs at the Asiana Building, Dragon Plaza Complex, as well as all consular offices nationwide. Under the new work arrangement, the appointment hours will be Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. For those affected applicants with Friday appointments, They must show their confirmed appointment packet showing original schedule, as these will be rescheduled. South Korea will cap domestic fuel prices starting tomorrow, Friday, March 13, to combat a spike in energy costs stemming from the conflict in the Middle East. South Korea set the maximum wholesale price for gasoline at 1,724 Korean won per liter, below Wednesday's level of 1,833 won, for example. It will adjust these prices every 2 weeks to reflect changes in global oil prices. Now for the quick notes. The Independent Commission on Infrastructure began the massive turnover of documents to the Office of the Ombudsman after President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s remarks that the body's job is already done. The 18 alleged former Marines who claim to be backmen of former Alcobico party list representative Zaldico and their counsel, attorney Levito Baligod, are expected to return to NBI on March 17. Four fishermen from Northern Samar who were reported missing after their fishing boat was found half submerged off the waters of San Isidro town were later located safe in Masbate province, authorities said. Authorities seized more than 47 million pesos worth of suspected shabu from two alleged drug peddlers during a bypass operation in Barangay Oblacion, Sibuto, Tawi-Tawi. Meta announced on Wednesday, March 11, that the company participated in its second anti-scam operation with the Royal Thai Police Anti-Cyber Scam Center, which led to the crackdown of 150,000 accounts and arrested 21 people for their involvement. Our final word for tonight started in Australia, the first country to implement the law preventing children under 16 from using social media platforms, citing mental health and reducing online harm and cyberbullying. It also paved the way for companies to require age verification in order to access certain features. The under 16 social media law has made impact on content creators, advertisers, parents, and teenagers. Teenagers couldn't access YouTube, Discord, Snapchat, etc., leaving them in a sign-out state and not being able to sign in until they turn 16. Worst, some social media platforms will have a 30-day grace period before their account gets deleted. One notable teen Aussie influencer took measures by having her parents changing her Instagram handle and giving full access to her account. With the law in effect for 3 months now in Australia, other countries like Spain and Greece are catching up on implementing similar measures. However, one question is this: would banning children under 16 solve the problem of reducing cyberbullying? People will only find loopholes to continue using social media in any way. Bypassing restrictions using VPNs or fake IDs just to get their fix. The government should not be doing the parents' responsibility of monitoring their children. There are parental controls in every app known to men, but is it enough? Has society failed today's children? Will these conglomerates or the government be held accountable for the damages they have caused to the future of this world? We may never know. That's tonight's final word. Here's next day's weather forecast, March 13th. Tropical storm Nuri has weakened into a tropical depression. It was last seen 1,415 kilometers east-northeast of Eastern Visayas, with maximum sustained winds of 45 kilometers per hour near the center and gusts of up to 55 kilometers per hour. Its trough will bring rains to the easternmost part of Mindanao, with localized thunderstorms prevailing over the rest of the region. There are possibilities of flash floods or landslides in these areas due to the rains, so keep yourself safe out there. The country, however, will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains. The temperature will reach 30.8 degrees Celsius at 3 p.m. at its highest and 20.3 degrees Celsius as the day starts at 6 a.m. And that's all for our headlines today. Stay tuned to Cool News and TVH and koolFM for the latest updates. I'm Caro Pega. Good evening. The time is now 10:01 p.m.